Thanks for joining us for another edition of Weekend Winners, proudly brought to you by One Equine. We're back at Albion Park, the Creek on Saturday night, 9 races, and we start just after 5:30. The main event, the free-for-all event, it's the last race on the program, coming through as race 9, but it's a good clash because we've got the likes of Turn It Up, Deus Ex, Northview Hustler, Romani and Send It all going up against one another. So we look forward to that last race on Saturday night, but the support program is also very strong. In this edition of Weekend Winners, we're going to speak with Chloe Butler and Shane Graham. Chloe Butler goes to Albion Park on Saturday night with some good drives as well, part of the Team Teal campaign as that continues, so hoping to raise some final funds on Saturday night. She joins us in the hot seat. Chloe, appreciate the time.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
You've got some good drives here, some awkward draws, so it's sort of a bit of a balancing act here. Good drives, but tough draws. Is that fair?
Yeah, I agree with you there.
All right, Kadar race 1, drawn gate 10, the outside of the second row over the mile. What are you hoping for here?
Yeah, he might need a bit of luck and we might give him a bit of a soft run this week. He hasn't found form as good as he did last time in, so might get his confidence back up and just hope for some luck.
Okay, I'll drill down on that just a little more. He was really good winning 3 starts ago, but his next 2 starts, they're well below his best. So can we put the finger on anything there?
Yeah, he was going really good and we gave him a bit of a freshen up and like over the new year and all of that, and he just hasn't been able to get his fitness back to the peak again, so hopefully that's not too far away and he might be right again. All
right. You've also got Windy Hill Wally stepping out here. Is he the stronger of the 2 runners from your stable?
I think so. When Kadar's at his best, he's probably a bit better, but at the moment, Kadar's going to need a bit of luck.
He's a favourite though, Wally. He just keeps racking up victories. He's been super since joining the stable.
Yeah, we all love Wally at home.
Okay, let's go across to race 3 here. Vindicate. This mare is just bursting to win a race. She's got a tough draw here, inside of the second row, a potentially tough draw. How do you see it here with Vindicate?
Yeah, I think she'll be right with a bit of luck. She goes better on the fence and that's how she likes her races to be run. So with a bit of luck, we'll be right in the finish.
Have you dug down on Classic Mix-Up, who's here for Jared Elchin, drawn barrier 1? So this is the horse that you're following out. Does she have good early speed?
Yeah, I think so. I got told it can do a little bit wrong as well, but hopefully, touch wood, that doesn't happen and yeah, we can get a good trip.
Okay, you're staying on the fence by the sound of it?
I think so. She doesn't really like coming wide too often, so I think, yeah, I'll stick to the fence.
All right, just looking back at the replay from last week, you must have been super happy with the way she attacked the line.
Yeah, we can't believe how much she's picked up the last few runs. It was a bit of a shock to us. She's gone from racing at Redcliffe on a Wednesday night and really stepped up to the big girls on a Saturday.
It's only a matter of time before she wins one of these races.
Yes, exactly right. She just needs the right luck.
All right, well, hopefully that is going to come her way on Saturday night with this nice draw inside of the second row. Vindicate there. What about in the next race? Here's another good chance, Targaryen. He's drawn 2 off the second row. How do you sort of line up this front row as far as gate speed is concerned?
Yeah, I think there'll be a bit of speed off the front. There's a few there that could really push forward and will generate a good tempo, so that's what he likes.
All right, he's going well, last starter runner-up, and that run was good. Were you happy with that effort?
Yeah, we were really happy. Deus Ex is a free-for-aller, and I mean, Targaryen's soon to be, but he's not there yet, so I was really happy with that.
Okay, 2100, no issues there?
No, I don't think so. He handled the long trip over the Interdom really well, so I think he would like it.
All right, just looking back at this replay from last week, really good there. So Extra, he had that tough run outside of Deus Ex last week. If he finds the front, could he be hard to beat here?
I really think so. He's actually a horse that's flying at the moment, and he just, yeah, having no luck in the running at the moment, having to get stuck outside Deus Ex last week.
That's not fun.
No.
No, that's not fun. So 2 good chances there, whether it be So Extra or your drive Targaryen. So both are in the mix for sure and certain there. What about in race 5? This mare's just so consistent, better romance, going really well. How did you grade her effort last time out?
Yeah, we were really happy with her. We have been her last about 5 runs. She's really stepped up again, and yeah, we couldn't be happier.
All right. These mares band 5 open class races, they're quite competitive at the moment, and luck is crucial.
They are, yeah, and she's one of those ones that just needs a lot of luck in running.
She's got early speed and she's drawn gate 3. Do you have a look early?
I think I'm going to have to try and have a look early. I can't go all the way back from there, so I may as well have a little look and see what happens.
Okay, so if you land a good spot, she can be a bit of a hope here.
Yeah, she'll be dangerous if she can get a good spot.
All right. And then just in that last race, the free-for-all, Deus Ex, is there any reason why he can't win again?
I don't think so. Yeah, he's definitely hit his purple patch of form at the moment.
He's bounced out of the Inter-Dominion better than ever, hasn't he?
Yeah, he really has.
All right. Well, there's all of your runners there on Saturday night. Of your drives, which one are you most looking forward to?
I think I'm going to have to say Targaryen. He's a stable pet of mine.
Okay, so we'll put the circle around him. Race 4, number 9, Targaryen. Chloe, as always, really appreciate the time. We'll see you trackside.
Thanks, Chris.
Shane Graham now joins us to go through his drives on Saturday night. He's in the hot seat. Shane, appreciate the time.
No worries, Chris.
We're straight into it on Saturday night. Race 1, number 4, Glover. Now, this guy's on the back up. He raced last week, and I'm tipping you wouldn't have been disappointed with the effort overall last week.
Yeah, no, I was quite happy with the run. The drive was probably the disappointing part of it. But, yeah, look, he had a week between runs, and that just told in the last probably 200 with that quick quarter. But he's honest and he stuck to his guns. So, no, he still went good, but he should be better this week.
It probably panned out the way most expected. RD's Flash getting the lead. He just rolled along. You made that mid-race move, ended up without cover, but it was always going to be a quick last half. So I think it was 55-8, leader to winner. Were you happy with your guy?
Yeah, I was. I was real happy. Like you said, it just looked like a race where it was going to be fence dominated, and probably in hindsight, that's where I should have been. But yeah, he still stuck on quite well, considering he'd missed a week before. So yeah, I was happy with it and knew he'd take benefit from it.
All right, different ball game here this week. Front row draw, he's back at a mile. So what's the early line of thinking here?
Yeah, look, I think over the short trips at Albion, you've got to go forward and see where you end up. You know, he does have pretty good gate speed, so that'll be plan A.
Is he the horse to beat in your eyes when you looked at this field?
Yeah, probably, you know, like it looks a competitive race, but he's sort of been racing in that sort of grade and those fields probably his last 4 or 5 starts, so it's definitely not any harder for him than what he's been against.
Yeah, certainly doesn't look like there's any standout in that field, so if he finds his best, he's going to prove hard to beat there. So that's Glover, race 1, number 4. Let's go across to race 3. You're driving number 3, Miss Exclusive. She comes up. She's now with Shauna Michelle Grimsey. She's gone back-to-back, her most recent at Newcastle. Can you give us any sort of lead here with Miss Exclusive?
No, none at all.
Current form's good.
Yeah, current form's good, and it's probably a tricky race with probably two, like, you know, the 1 horse and the 3 horse first starters back in Queensland. So, yeah, it's going to be probably interesting to see with the first couple hundred metres what plays. But, yeah, you can't knock a form, you can't knock winning form. So, yeah, no, I'm sure she'll go well.
Okay, so taking a line out of what you said about Glover, a kind front row draw over the mile, you're going forward?
Yeah, I think you've got to. I, you know, haven't spoken to Sean or nothing, but you've still got to be up there over those short trips. So, yeah, I'd say I'd be go forward.
All right, classic mix-up, the other former New South Wales mare. She's got barrier 1. Do you know much about her?
No, I haven't really looked into that one either. So, yeah, I can't help you out there.
All right, well, that's Miss Exclusive. Race 3, number 3. What about race 4? You know this guy like the back of your hand, Rock Bottom. He comes up with gate 2 here. So is this a race that he can be competitive in?
Yeah, I think so. I thought he was disgraceful last week, but his prior runs are good. But he just probably needed the run last week, and it told when they put the foot down at the 600 there. But he didn't get beaten far for third in that, which was probably okay. But yeah, he should be a bit sharper this week.
Okay, that's harsh criticism there for Rock Bottom.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's been around. He's part of the family, so I can say that stuff, can't I?
So with gate 2, Cardles from Heaven drawn 1. Are you any chance of crossing him?
Yeah, look, Cardles from Heaven, I think, normally takes a sit. So, look, he's good in front, old Rock Bottom and that. So that'll be plan A with him. And then, you know, give him his chance out in front. And if he's good enough, he's good enough. You
might get some early pressure, though. So Extra Pacifico Dream likely to have a look.
Yeah, that's right. There could be pressure there. You know, they'll probably go forward. But he is, you know, quite quick out when you want him to be. So, yeah, we'll be trying to hold up.
All right, and we've saved the best till last. This is an odd one, how the free-for-all comes up as the last race. I can't get my head around this. And it looks like there's quite a few that are legitimate players here. You're driving Turn It Up. He's likely to be the favourite. He was able to win last time out. Were you happy with that winning performance?
Yeah, I was stoked with how he went. You know, just the sectionals they run, and the ground he made up, you know, like his splits, I think was probably the quickest he's nearly run in his life, his last half. So he was good, and, you know, he probably had a checkered week into that. We had a fair bit of rain, so he missed a bit of work. So how he still performed was quite pleasing. So, yeah, look, he never puts in a bad race. So, you know, wouldn't expect anything different Saturday night.
I'll have to go back through his form, but I'd love to know how many times he's been able to win coming off cover when he's just been driven cold like he was this time.
Yeah, that's right. I would say, yeah, like he don't miss too many placings, but it'd be very, very strong when he doesn't get used off the gate.
He's got that brilliant gate speed. We all know it. So gate 6, you've got plenty of speed drawn to your inside. So does he have to lead? Do you want to lead this race, or are you happy to drive him in a similar sort of manner to last time out?
Yeah, look, like there's going to be a fair bit of, you know, speed on the inside of us. But look, if he's, you know, wanting to come out, which, you know, he generally does, so we'll probably just go forward, and if he doesn't happen to leave, well, then we just drive him with a sit, you know. But probably, you know, as it looks, whoever leads will be hardest to beat, so it's probably, you know, plan A.
All right. You've also got Send It lining up there. He was able to bounce back with a strong victory in the Veterans Grade. I tell you what, at that level, he's going to knock up winning races.
Yeah, that's right. He, you know, he's just turned 7, so he's eligible for them. So, yeah, we'll be putting him in them as many times. I think he can win another 2 or 3 of them. So he'll go around in them. But he's, you know, like he's half an unlucky horse, and he's been flying for a while now without winning. So it was good to see him, you know, get a bit of luck last week and find the front. So, yeah, he's not out of that race Saturday night either. Like he, all over the Inter-Dominion, he performed very well and was unlucky in most of his heats. So, yeah, he's not without a shot on Saturday night.
Okay, so a good push there for both horses there, Send It and Turn It Up. Is that the race that we'll wait for, the last?
Yeah, I think so, if everyone's still awake.
Righto. It is late. 10:12 the last there on Saturday night. Hey, appreciate the time. We'll see you trackside.
No worries. Thanks, Chris.
As always, a big thanks to our drivers. This week, Chloe Butler and Shane Graham. We wish them all the very best of luck on Saturday night. Time now to find a good thing or two for this meeting. And I think we've got to be a little patient. Finally, this horse has drawn a gate. I'm talking about race 7, horse 1, Argyle. He's had no luck with barrier draws of late. The barrier draw gods have been unkind, but they're shining brightly on him this week, and hopefully he can make full use of this good draw. Sectionally, he can't do any more than what he's been doing. I think with barrier 1, he's a big player. So I'm going to mark him as the good thing of the weekend. Race 7, number 1, Argyle. Remember, if you are gambling this weekend, please do so responsibly. We'll see you trackside, Albion Park, Saturday night, 9 races.